What is going on, everybody? I hope you are all doing well today, and we are now in a post-Switch 2 Direct world, and I gotta say, it's an interesting one. The Switch 2 Direct has come and gone, and I need to say this out the gate. The Direct was great. The system itself, fantastic. I honestly was truly not expecting an output of 4K. I knew it was going to have an uptick in power, but I really was not expecting it to go all the way with 4K, 120 frames per second. That part was just really, really cool. And so Nintendo, props to you for finally pulling it off. I know all the people who were caring about power, and this is a big step forward, so I'm so happy that they've done this. And the amount of games that are being prepared for this thing is insane. Mario Kart World, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Metroid Prime 4, Hades 2, Elden Ring, Cyberpunk, Final Fantasy, Kirby Air Riders, Hyrule Warriors, Age of Imprisonment, Hollow Knight, Silksong is coming this year. Finally. I know Hollow Knight fans can finally rejoice, myself included since you guys got me on the train last year. There are many more games on this list, but after all the hype, all the build-up, all the games, all the surprise reveals, this Direct and overall Switch 2 reveal has ended in absolute chaos. And I gotta tell you, honestly guys, it's very upsetting, disheartening, and very sad to see. Now, full transparency before I begin talking about my thoughts on all the craziness that has transpired around the Switch 2 and all the pricing and everything, I began saving for this system towards the end of last year. And if things go according to plan when June 5th rolls around, I'm going to be ready to get the system. I have a plan in place to get it, but I know that there are so many out there who were not ready for what happened on April 2nd. Now, first off, I need to state the obvious. We all expected a price hike. A more powerful system is just gonna cost more. Bigger, more expansive games are also going to cost more. We experienced a little bit of this 2 years ago with Tears of the Kingdom being priced at $70. So a price hike with games, really and truly, it's nothing new. And I think the price being $450 for the hardware itself, I think is fine. 4K support, 120 frames per second, smoother gameplay. It fixes most, if not all, of the big issues that people had with the base Switch. Where we start to get a little crazy though is the pricing of the games. First off, what's crazy is that there's no set boundary. And that's another thing that I think Nintendo needs to be very careful about, because as we've seen, some games are going to be priced at $80 and some games are going to be priced at $70. Mario Kart World, for example, is priced at $80, while Donkey Kong Bonanza is priced at $70. And these are only the digital versions. The physicals are going to be much more. The Mario Kart Physical Edition is currently being priced at $90, while the physical version of Donkey Kong Bonanza is going to be priced at $80. And I just need to say this once again, despite all of the chaos surrounding Switch 2 right now, it's still such an exciting time. Mario Kart World, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, Metroid Prime 4 almost being here, Silksong is finally coming out this year. It's gonna be great, but I'm really worried that the situation going on in the world right now that's impacting this system may have just killed the hype altogether. Because in less than 24 hours, people went from this to this. And it's not because the system is bad or the games are bad. It's simply because a lot of people are not going to be able to afford this. But I gotta be honest, this is something I actually have seen coming for quite some time. When I first saw that Tears of the Kingdom is going to be $70, my mind immediately went to the next 3D Mario, or in this case, DK, and Metroid Prime 4. Were those games gonna be $70 or possibly even more? We now have our answer. And in the end, guys, it's going to come down to the fact that you're just going to have to be more selective about the games that you get and what franchises matter to you more. Real talk, I'm planning on getting the Mario Kart bundle day one and nothing else. The Mario Kart bundle because it saves $30 and you don't have to pay $80 for Mario Kart World. But I'm not making another purchase until Metroid Prime 4 or Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. Yeah, I said it. I'm skipping out on Donkey Kong Bonanza. I'm just doing it. I don't think it's worth $70. Donkey Kong doesn't mean that much to me. For the die-hard Donkey Kong fans who have been waiting for a 3D Donkey Kong for years, I know people who have and who were flipping out in that Direct. That game is going to be worth the price for them. For me, It's not. And that's the question we're all going to have to ask ourselves when Nintendo makes all these big announcements in these Nintendo Directs is that franchise worth the price or is it not? I'm just going to throw this out there. I'm calling it now. The next big 3D Zelda game that comes out within the next 2 to 3 years, it's going to be an $80 game. Or more. Let that sink in. It's here, you guys. The price hike is here. I hate it. It's awful. But I'm going to ask you guys this. Think about your favorite Nintendo franchise, Mario, Zelda, Metroid, whatever it is, fill in the blank. And if Nintendo announced a brand new game in that franchise and priced it as a $70 to $80 game, would it be worth it to you? Metroid, to me, I think is going to be worth the price. The footage that they have shown off in the treehouse has blown me away. It looks like freaking Star Wars. I have been ready for a brand new Mario Kart for so long now. I am so sick of 8 Deluxe. But only time is going to tell whether or not this launch is successful or not. I'm ready day one, but I know that there's a lot who were just not expecting this, who were not ready for this. My advice, get the Mario Kart bundle. It saves you $30, and I would wait and pick the games that mean most to you. And that means you might have to skip out or wait out on certain games. You may be super excited for DK Bonanza, but not as much as Mario Kart World, so you may wait until July to pick up the system. As far as the system and the Direct goes, I thought it was phenomenal. The Direct was great, the system's awesome, except this game. Nintendo, what were you thinking? Other than that, I really enjoyed the Direct. We still have 2 months to go, anything could happen, but despite all the chaos and the craziness surrounding this system, I did put out a community post asking you guys what your thoughts were on all of this, and it seems like most of you are either getting it day one or you're going to wait. There are some of you who, yeah, the prices aren't for you, which is totally fair, totally understandable, but it really does seem like my theory about either getting it day one or maybe waiting until the game that you're looking forward to the most comes out and just getting it then, or maybe just waiting until you have enough saved up for the system. And I even saw as much in the comments. For example, Jen, a wonderful channel member by the way, says day freaking one for sure. The console seems fair, even though I and everyone else would prefer 400, I sort of knew that this was going to be at least that amount due to how powerful the system was actually going to be. As for the rest of the games, I still wish they could have stayed at 60, but hey, what are you gonna do? The dark side is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural. Joe says, I'm getting a Switch 2, but not day one. It's a bit pricey, but it seems reasonable. The price of games, on the other hand, is not. They shouldn't cost $80. The upgrade packs are also ridiculous. Without an NSO account, I read that it may cost $10 to $15 to upgrade a game you have. A couple of the upgrades are just improved frame rates and better visuals. You should get this for free just by using a Switch 2. Speedy Yoshi says, I don't know at this point. The situation is so muddled right now, I'm just gonna wait it out. June I'll decide, likely thinking about getting the console but holding off on first party games for a bit. As much as a Nintendo fanboy I am, I can't justify being a new precedent. Hey Luxury says, I genuinely don't know anymore. Gonna wait and see how things develop. These prices are truly insane. And I think that just seems like that is where everybody is right now. Either they're definitely locked in, getting it day one, or they're going to wait. Because everybody seems to be on board that this system is amazing. The power, the hardware, the specs, all of it has impressed everyone. But the prices for the games are just not justifiable. But now I open the floor to all of you. Comment below and let me know what you all think. And if you enjoyed the video today, be sure to leave a like and consider subscribing. The support truly does mean the world. Special thanks to all of my channel members, especially my Triforce members, Caleb Johns, Jen, Nighttime Luigi 13, and Brawlfan 100. You guys mean so much, and I could not do this without you guys. Thanks so much for watching, everyone, and until the next video or next live stream, take care, everyone.